Hello, bestie queens. Welcome back to the Cat Show. We are sticking to our word. We are pumping out the YouTubes. It is Friday, January 6th, and we're gonna do a little mascara trick. I already have my base on, and if you've been following along for a little bit, we kind of know that I don't normally wear mascara unless it's a wedding or an event or something, which is honestly kind of rare. I normally just put Aquaphor on my lashes. So if you're not really doing anything, it's just an errand day, try to refrain from putting mascara on to give your lashes a little breath. They need a little mask too, just like your hair, just like your face, just like your body. So try and give them a little break. But this is a nice little tip trick for like a low-key date night, or when you don't want the big shebang, you don't want any falsies. We can do a video for that, for how to strip lash or individual lashes, etc. But this is normally what I do if it's a little date night and I just kind of want to stay low key but kind of give my lashes a little depth. So we'll start curling our lashes, and curling them, honestly, I think everyone curls their lashes, but it just gives that length, the depth, and it just gives you that nice little lift. Trends are honestly so crazy. Like, look at the difference. Love that. Trends are honestly so crazy. Everyone follows them, I feel, at some point in your life or another, but I feel like I've just been through the ringer with trends and I've finally found what works best for me. So if you're kind of more on the natural side, I feel like this is going to be good for you. I remember back in the day, I act like I'm 72 years old. I'm literally 27. I remember back in the day, and I would have my 3 mascaras. I would have a length, I would have a depth, and I would have a length, depth, and I don't know, what was my other one? Like fullness, that's what it was. Fullness, length, and depth. It is full-blown snowing here. Perfect. Amazing. L'Oreal, I swear by them. Back in the day, I still used L'Oreal, but back in the day I would have my MAC one, I would have my Maybelline, the pink pearlescent one, I'm forgetting what it's called, and I always remember, I keep meaning to look it up, the one that had the little buzzer at the end that would brush through. It was amazing, but L'Oreal has been my go-to when I do wear mascara. This, I put it in one of my other videos, but Voluminous Brown Balm. And I liked that it said balm in it because I was like, ooh, maybe it's like a little like mask for your lashes while it's putting mascara on. But I liked it the other day. This is in brown, strictly brown. I did just order the Too Faced Better Than Sex in brown. It's supposed to be a little like more, like less rich, but more of a brown and not as dark. And that's kind of what I like. So, and brown honestly looks really great on with blue eyes. So I just put a light coat on. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. And if you get anything on your lid when you're doing mascara, you leave it there, wait for it to dry, and you take a spoolie and you brush it off, and it comes off in 2 seconds. It's the easiest trick I've found, because when I'm doing clients' makeup, I always normally have, if they're comfortable, which normally everyone kind of is, I always have the client do their own mascara, always and forever. You just get in there better. I would always prefer when I would get my makeup done, you just have a better grip and a better angle at it when you just do it yourself. And then when my clients come back over, I always say, if you get it on the lid, leave it there and I'll fix it, let it dry, and you brush it off. It's not the end of the world. I do sometimes when I wear mascara forget what it's like wearing it, but then when I put it on, I'm like, oh wow, that really does open my eye, huh? And like I said, when I would use all 3, see, like I just absolutely poked myself in the eye, leave it there. My eye's gonna water. Leave it there. It's actually perfect that that just happened, because now we can show how to wipe it off. So just kind of a one thin coat over, let it dry for 1 second. And then at this point, so especially with clients, this eye is watering so bad. Especially with clients, I'll have them do their mascara. They come back over. If they get it everywhere, I let the lash completely dry before, if they want strip lashes or individual lashes, I wait for it to dry a little bit. So then I go straight on to lips. I didn't do my lips for a reason because I knew I would have to wait. Wipe off your lip mask or your Aquaphor or your chapstick, anything. Today I'm just gonna do NYX and Sandstorm. It's kind of like my everydayer, throw on, don't think about it, and just run out the door and go. But it's a good little plumping effect. I even remember too, like lash extensions. I had lash extensions for at least 4 or 5 years. I was like glued to them. And it was such a trend, and it is still kind of like people are just used to their routine, used to their everyday, that's their thing. They go every 3 weeks, and that's just, it's like getting your nails done. They're just used to it. I don't think I still would get them, but I did get allergic to them at one point, just randomly. I went to college, came back, I don't know, it could be like eating different or anything. I just randomly got allergic, scared me too bad. I tried it one more time, still allergic. Must be the glue, it was something. And that was kind of the end of my rodeo with lash extensions. Some people's, my sister still gets them. I think she's literally on year 8, 9, I don't know. But for me, just that everyday depth to my lash, I'm like, I don't really need it. Because now I'm just more on the natural side, and I just don't find it necessary for myself. But even with lash extensions, it's like, go more on the less side because you can always add more. When you do the full and you wake, I used to love, oh, you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm all set, I'm all done, which is so true. Truly nothing against lash extensions, but if you can just learn how to put the extensions on yourself for the days that you do want to feel that extra, we can do a little segment on that. But so now I take a clean little spoolie. This honestly isn't so clean, but meaning with no mascara on it. You can do the disposal ones. I have those in my kit, whatever. And this is what I do to make them less dramatic, even though to some people this isn't dramatic at all, but for me it is. And I take it and I make it a little more fluffy, and I brush through. Look at this, absolutely flying off the handle. Hold on, let me get my other one. Way better. So honestly, if you can, even like e.l.f. anything, $3 probably. One with like a firmer grip, because sometimes the disposable spoolies like spin off and go flying. And you just brush through like you're doing another mascara, but this is just making them more fluffy, separate, and just more natural. Like you just got a lash lift and tint. And that's what we love. I keep poking myself in the eye. I don't know what's good with me, but you see how this is just a little more fluffy. This is a little more clumpy, but that mascara does really do a nice job. Just what we love. Guest appearing, Carson and Chance. I think because it's absolutely blizzarding out at the moment. Perfect. Okay. So see all these extra little guys? You wipe them right off. Wipe these right off. Sometimes I do like to keep, if some mascara gets on like the lash line, I do kind of like to keep it there because, not if it's crazy messy, but it just gives it more depth. And then for this, okay, curly. You just brush off, all gone. Tap it with the warmth of your finger like this, and you can always go back in with powder after. And then if you are see, so fluffy, so natural. What am I doing? And then sometimes Once they're already dry, I go back in with the curler just because my lashes honestly are really straight. I don't know why. They curl nicely, but I think because I wear Aquaphor so often, they're like almost too soft, which is a good thing, but you just curl them again. They kind of look like little individual lashes. But that's why I do it, and I take the curler and I like press multiple times. And it just really just gets in there. See, they're all up like that. Curl, curl, curl. Perfect, perfect. Okay. And then my little trick to do bottom lashes. I personally don't wear bottom lashes. I personally don't wear bottom mascara myself just because my eyes are more like a almondy, like thinner, I don't know. I just honestly prefer putting shadow on my bottom lashes to give the depth rather than mascara. But for my clients and for the people who do wear mascara, of course I don't have the brush prepared. Come on, little guy. Where are you? Where are you, Christmas? Okay. Where is my brush? Anyways, can't find her, but if you have, okay, right here, got her. We found her, we're clear. A fan brush. So back in the day when brushes were like, this is for this, this is for this, technically they still are, people do follow it like that, but you can use any brush for literally anything. Just make sure you're using one for your liquids and creams and the other for your powders. Don't kind of mix them because it's not really kind of good. But feathery brush, this was supposed to be like your highlight brush, which is a great little highlighter brush, but at this point we all use our fingers and random brushes, it doesn't even matter. Feather brush, best tip. You take your mascara and you brush it, can you see? You brush it onto the feathery brush. Okay, just to get a little on there. And then for bottom mascara, you take it and you truly just put a little that way. Because if you were to take the actual mascara, I'm just trying not to poke myself in the eye yet again. If you were to take the other mascara, the mascara wand, it sits in the tube with the product in it all the time until you take it out. So there's a lot of product on this. So putting it right on, it gets underneath. It's too much product for the bottom. Personally, some people like a lot of bottom mascara. It's very rare, but like if you have big eyes, nice, but you can get an even prettier look with actually your bottom lashes with this feather brush. It's just more exact, precise, gets where you want it. Go over it with your finger to kind of give the same look that you did with the clean spoolie. And that's kind of that. So it's a good little tip, good little trick. We also, this Milani, I swear by Milani lately. Their lip stuff and their blushes are like dream team. I also look very bald, but this Milani Fruit Fetish, it's a lip oil. They say that it's supposed to be like the Dior one. I hate when people say like, oh, it's supposed to be. I know I say it all the time because I really find like twins of things. I've also turned to saying things are twins of each other instead of dupes, because when you say dupes, it kind of does sound like you're talking down the other product when the other product can probably be just as good, but it's just price difference as in dupe. So I like to say they're twins, just different prices. This, I want to say it was maybe $10. Obviously, we all know the Dior one's literally $40, but same sort of feel in a sense. And this one's coconut something, passion fruit coconut. So it just like tastes so good. But if you see it's the exact same as the Dior one. And it just feels so beautiful. Nice, fresh. It's such a good one. Even like the Kylie lip oil, same thing. these ones like just taste nostalgic. Like this tastes like my childhood makeup kit that I would have like 10 things in. Oh, got a little mascara down there. She wanted to join the party. But as far as mascara, and then if you want, oh, perfect. There's just so many noises in this video. I just can't deal with it, but no cuts, no edit. So you're going to be listening to it. That's too fat. You can take just your pressed powder. This is Maybelline Fit Me. I swear this is, to me, better than the Charlotte Tilbury one, but whatever. And you can just brush underneath if you were like me and got it under your eye. Perfect. And it also just like finishes your look. A little up here. And just around the mouth to finish a little look. Perfect. And that's our little lashy mascara trick for this nice little Friday. It's such a good, nice, soft, subtle date night look if you're not going to a party, or if you're just a natural girl who wants to only have light mascara and can't really get it. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. But this is it. This is cute. This is amazing. Happy Friday. Hope you enjoyed it. Love you so much.